Have you ever noticed that some people seem calm no matter what happens? Their car breaks down, their rent goes up, the stock market crashes, and somehow they don't panic. Meanwhile, other people can make good money, work hard every day, and still feel like one unexpected bill could knock their entire life off track. Here's the strange part. The difference usually isn't income. It's not intelligence. And it's not even how hard they work. It's something much simpler. A specific net worth level they've crossed. Because there are 3 points on the wealth ladder where life starts feeling noticeably easier. Not perfect, not stress-free, just easier. And once you understand these 3 levels, you'll stop obsessing over salary and start focusing on the number that actually changes your life. Let's talk about level 1. Level 1. $100,000 net worth. The end of constant financial fear. Imagine 2 people. Both earn $80,000 a year. Both drive similar cars. Both live in similar neighborhoods. Then one day, they each get hit with a $2,000 emergency. Maybe it's a medical bill. Maybe it's a transmission failure. For one person, it's annoying. For the other, it's a crisis. The bill itself is identical. The emotional experience is completely different. That's because money isn't just about buying things. It's about buying breathing room. And around the $100,000 net worth mark, something important happens. For the first time, you realize one mistake won't destroy you. One emergency won't send you backwards. One bad month doesn't automatically become a bad year. The truth is, most people don't want luxury. They want stability. They want to stop checking their bank account before buying groceries. They want to stop feeling nervous every time an unknown number calls. They want to stop treating every surprise expense like a disaster. And that's what the first $100,000 really buys. Not wealth. Peace. This is why so many successful investors say the first $100,000 is the hardest, because before that point, almost all the progress comes directly from your effort, your saving, your discipline, your sacrifices. But once you reach 6 figures, something amazing happens. Your money starts helping, not much at first, but enough to remind you that you're no longer doing all the work alone. And that changes everything. But level 1 isn't where life gets easiest. It's where life stops feeling impossible. The next level is where things become truly interesting. Level 2. $500,000 to $1 million. When money starts working harder than you. Most people think becoming wealthy is about earning more. In reality, it's about reaching the moment where your investments start creating meaningful results. Think about it. A person with $20,000 invested barely notices market growth. A person with $1 million invested notices it immediately. Because the game has changed. At this level, your money starts generating opportunities. You no longer feel trapped in every job. You don't stay because you have to. You stay because you choose to. And that's a completely different feeling. Suddenly, you're negotiating from strength instead of fear. You can walk away from toxic situations. You can take calculated risks. You can start a business. You can take time off. You can think long-term. For the first time, your future doesn't depend entirely on your next paycheck. And maybe the biggest change isn't financial. It's psychological. You stop living in survival mode. You stop asking, "Can I survive next month?" And start asking, "What do I actually want my life to look like?" That's a powerful shift, because the people who build meaningful wealth aren't always the highest earners. They're usually the people who give their money enough time to grow. Which brings us to the final level. The level almost everyone dreams about, but very few people truly understand. Level 3. $2 million to $5 million. Buying back your time. Most people think wealth is about expensive houses, luxury cars, designer watches, private jets. But when you talk to people who've actually accumulated serious wealth, you hear something very different. The thing they value most isn't stuff. It's control. Control over their schedule. Control over their decisions. Control over how they spend their days. Because eventually, you realize something important. Money isn't the ultimate asset. Time is. And around the $2 million to $5 million range, many people reach a point where work becomes optional. Not because they hate work, because they finally have a choice. They can spend more time with family, travel when they want, take care of their health, pursue projects they actually care about. The real luxury isn't owning more things. It's owning your calendar. It's waking up without immediately thinking about money. It's being present for moments that can't be repeated. A child's graduation, a family vacation, dinner with people you love. These moments don't care how much money you make. They only care whether you have the time to experience them. And that's why this level is so powerful. Not because it buys freedom from work, because it buys freedom over your life. Here's the mistake most people make. They think wealth is one giant finish line. It isn't. It's a series of levels. Level 1 buys peace of mind. Level 2 buys options. Level 3 buys time. And if you're not at one of those levels yet, that's okay. Because every person who eventually reached them started in exactly the same place. At zero, the goal isn't to become rich overnight. The goal is to keep moving forward long enough for the math to start working in your favor. One investment, one contribution, one smart decision at a time. Because 10 years from now, you'll either be grateful you started building your net worth today, or you'll wish you had. And trust me, future you already knows which choice is better.